Hi guys, I'm Miranda and today I'm going to be doing a crystal inspired look based off of the Angel Aura crystal gem. So it's very simple, very angelic and airy-like. Very simple, easy to recreate if you want to. But yeah, if you want to see how I did this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to try something different. Not sure if this is going to work out at all. But okay, so I have this highlighter from Physicians Formula. And the way that it is that it's not that pigmented as like a cheek highlight. So like it's one of those highlighters that it has like a very shiny film on the top layer. But once that top layer is gone, it's not nearly as intense. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and just kind of dip into it and just give my skin a very light dusting. It's not nearly as intense as a typical highlight, but it just will give me a nice sort of healthy glow. And then I'll go in with a normal highlight later on because that's the last step that I do in my makeup routine, but I don't know if you guys can tell. It's just, that worked better than I thought it would. So yeah, if you ever just want like a nice sheen all over the face, I would go with this. Because once that top layer is gone, it just is a very nice, subtle. Okay, septum is back. Everything's great. Now we can begin the actual eyeshadow. I'm not sure what I want to do. Since this is Angel Aura, I want it to be very light and delicate and very angel-like, which is going to be very simple. I will do something more intense for Opal, since Opal also is a multicolor iridescent stone, and that's one of the birthstones that I will be doing. So for Angel Aura, I'm going to keep it very simple and very light. So what I want to do is first, I'm going to go into my Naked 3 palette and go with the shade Limit, which is just a nice light pink matte shade. And that is just going to be what I'm putting in my crease. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to go into the Too Faced Chocolate the Chocolate Bonbon palette. This is actually my mom's, but I bought it for her, so to me it's okay if I use it. But to keep this very angelic and light and not too intense, I'm going to take the shade Satin Sheets. I'm going to take the shade and just using my finger, I'm going to put this all over my lid. Satin Sheets is a very nice, not really iridescent, but it's got a nice duochrome look to it. It's kind of gold, kind of pink. Then, that's really the only shade I'm using from that palette. I know I'm going to be mixing palettes a lot because just for this iridescent look, there's not one palette I have that has these shades. Going into my LimeCrime Venus palette, I'm going to take the shade Aura because it's only fitting that I use a shade called Aura for Angel Aura. And it's really just going to be that simple. Like, that's really it for the eyes besides glitter, which I am going to be going in with later once I finish the rest of my eyeballs. So, just taking a very tiny brush, I'm going to go back into Aura, and I'm going to place this on my lower lash line. Just very light, it opens up the eyes. Then, because just me, you can leave it like this if you want, but whenever I do shadows on my lower lash line, I really need something that's a little bit darker. Otherwise it just looks weird on me. It's just my personal preference. So going back into my Naked 3 palette, I'm going to take some of Limit and maybe mix some of Nooner and just put that on the outer part of my lower lash line. Now, for the inner corner, I'm going to be taking my Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in the shade Golden Lights. Yes, Golden Lights, which isn't iridescent either, but I'm going to be mixing some stuff together. So it's just like a nice white gold. So we have that. Then going into my Becca Prismatic Amethyst highlighter, which is more purple. I'm going to be taking that. It just gives it a more, not defined, it gives it not more depth either because it's not dark. It just gives it more dimension. That's the word, dimension. Then lastly, to put in my inner corner, I know I'm mixing a lot. Then last thing for my inner corner, I'm going to be taking my Peach Lights Vivid Baked Highlighter. This one's more pinky. And I'm going to be putting that also on the inner corner. It's just very bright, very light. I like it. Then, this is optional. I'm going to do it just because I feel like for this look, it's fitting. But I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk and just line my lower lash line to open up the eyes. This is optional, obviously. You don't have to do eyeliner. I like to because it's just a thing that I do. And I'm just using the e.l.f. Intense Black Liner like usual. Nothing new here. And you can do your wing as thick or as thin as you want. I'm doing my normal wing because that's just how I am. Okay, so I did like the smallest change in detail. I don't even know if you guys will be able to see what I did, but I literally just like made the smallest little crisscross so it kind of flares out in a different way. Like there's, instead of like just one tip, there's two, if you guys can see that. It is the smallest, most minuscule thing I could have changed. But I figured I would show you because in person, I think it's really cute. Okay, then I'm going to do glitter now on my eyes before I do mascara because I don't want glitter to be on my eyelashes. And this is going to be like the most simple thing just for now. I'll add more later. You know, the multicolored green, purple, pink glitter. I'm just taking this little tiny brush. Just taking the smallest bit. I'm really just going to spread this very gently over my eyes. It's not going to be packed on. It's just going to be little tiny glitters, if you can see that. But super simple. It's really not drastic at all. So that's that for now. I'll go back with glitter later on. Ooh, I forgot to do my brow bone highlight. For my brow bone, I'm just going to take my Prismatic Amethyst highlighter from Becca. I'm just going to take a fluffy packing brush. Okay, then you can just do mascara. I'm using the Bella Pierre Volume Lash mascara. Then you can do bottom mascara if you want. I personally really don't like to anymore. I'm not sure why. I just have taken a break and I've been liking how I look without it. So while I wait for my lashes to dry, I'm going to do highlighting. And I'm trying to think of what I want to do for this. To begin, I'm going to take my Peach Lights highlight from Makeup Revolution. That one's very pink. Now I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Illuminated highlight in the shade Aura. This one's more of like a rose gold. Then I'm going to go with my Prismatic Amethyst on top because this is my favorite one. So then my lashes, of course, are my Ardell 206. Okay, then you could leave it like this, and I think it is cute by itself with just a subtle glitter on the top of the lids, but I'm extra, so we are going to do something different. Well, not different, whatever. I'm going to be taking this Rimmel London Color Precise eyeliner. It's just a white liquid liner. I'm just going to make freckles. I've done this before, but with the glitter, I'm going to add a lot more. I don't know if you guys can even see all the freckles that I've drawn, but now I'm going to take some more of the glitter just on my finger. I'm going to start first placing it where my highlight is. And then very lightly dabbing over all of the white freckles. So it basically makes like glittery freckles in the light. So I think it's cute. But yeah guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm always taking recommendations for new crystals and stuff. I asked you guys on Instagram and I wanted to do this one today. So I'm excited to keep doing these videos. I think it's very fun and lets me be creative. Remember, I'm not a makeup artist. I never claimed to be one. With some of the other crystals and stuff, there will be more dramatic looks, but for now, there's no need to turn an angel aura into some intense thing when there are other crystals that also have a holographic iridescence that I will be sure to do a very intense, bold look with. So hopefully these aren't boring for you. I'm having fun making them even though they aren't that intense and not that crazy and unique, I guess. But I'm taking a crystal and making my own art sort of out of it, so just keep that in mind. I don't know, maybe people won't even complain. I'm putting that out there just so you guys remember. But yeah, I love you so much, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!